Good morning. I was out on the road yesterday dealing with my dad. Actually, had a very nice lunch. I was caught a couple comments on my phone while I was sitting in the restaurant. Robert gave us a little "how you doings" and hey, how about this ones? And cool. Okay. Now, no idea if it's gonna go up or not, and it probably should end up on Patreon if it fails over here. I haven't been over there for a while, which is pathetic, but been busy. I'm literally going to take apart a walk in tub and try to fix it because he's, too stubborn to get a plumber. That all being said, brand new artist. I was completely, I had no idea. I was thinking it was someone else. I mean, no disrespect. Um, uh, Different spelling, I guess, for sure. Arsonist Lullabye. Now, I did sound check. I feel like I'm already probably overhyped for this adventure. But, we'll see. It's morning and we're trying to get regulated.
When I was a child, I heard voices. Some would sing and some would scream. You soon find you have few choices. I learned the voices died with me. When I was a child, I'd sit for hours, staring into open flame. Something in it had a power, could barely tear my eyes away. All you have is your fire, and the place you need to reach.
Oh, wow.
Don't you ever
Over on the description of this one, there was some lyrics, and I was under the misconception that these were the only lyrics because this seemed like it was the official description page for the song from the actual channel, all that jazz. But then it only has maybe the hook, I guess. When I read it, when I was setting it up, I read it and I got kind of jazzed. I was like, man, I really like this lyrical content. All you have is your fire. In the place you need to reach. Don't ever tame your demons. Always keep them on a leash. Now that resonates with the idea that unfortunately anger kind of serves me, but fear and depression don't. Uh, Never put it into check. Just learned how to use it to move myself forward in a position without, do no harm. Anger doesn't have to make harm. Just could be a motivator, a fire burning within. Now, that's as honest as I can be. I'm possibly an arsonist comparison. That's confusing for me because it turns out orcs are evil, light and dark exists, and the arsonist isn't a misunderstood a subset of society. They're a destructive creation that the universe sets forward to spread chaos. Normalizing certain things is probably problematic for us. I think we're actually here right now where certain people's activist violence is somehow speech, but other people's speech is actually violence. The amount of hypocrisy you have to wade through to get to a position like that is tough. And at the same time, I think this is cool. I'm not hating on the track. I'm just noticing that this is kind of a really great hook here, but the setup, I'm sorry if the youngster Dexter has screwed people over with creative writing and great storytelling, but you can't really refocus the psychopath to be a public servant. That's a fantasy scenario. The psychotic and the psychopath have to be dealt with. They're not, it's not just a subset of society we have to deal with. Well, we do. Putting them on your own level is the problem where I think, orcs are evil. It's just that simple. I mean, that's obsession. It's cool, though.
And the place you need to reach. Don't you ever tame your demon, but always keep him on a leash.
I mean, that is cool. That is. Yeah, see, I caught about this right here as my sound check. And I thought, because the lyrics right in the description, I just thought it was the humming and that. And I was excited. Not that I'm not unexcited. I'm actually probably way too hyped up for the whole experience, as I said. But I do like it. It's very cool. It's cool. I just think it's worth noticing. Let's see where it goes. Oh, wait. All right. I had to do something.
When I was 16, my senses fooled me. Thought gasoline was on my clothes.
Oh, no.
I knew that something would always ruin me. I knew the scent was mine alone. All you have is your fire.
Pulled up the lyrics because I misheard that for sure. I like it. I think there's something very good. I really do enjoy it. Now I think the when I was a child, I'd sit for hours staring into the open flame. Something in it had a power, could barely tear my eyes away. That is definitely layered with obsession and lines with the title. But then, when I was 16, my senses fooled me. I didn't catch that senses line. Thought gasoline was on my clothes. I didn't hear it that way at all. I knew that something would always rule me. I knew the scent was mine alone. So in our house, we're dealing with the middle child is struggling. down there in Florida. I'm not want to put her out on Front Street, but she is letting fear and anxiety rule over obvious skill set tools. She's got plenty of tools to find her path, but the problem is you can point out that the path exists, but getting people to get to it is tough. And I fear that it is her own inabilities to deal with fear. I wouldn't heap it into, let's say, uncontrollable mental illness or something like that, but I think there's a pile of fear that has been programmed into her. And so in these lines here, when I was 16, my senses fooled me. I thought gasoline was on my clothes because you're sure you're guilty. You smell it on yourself. You must be that obsessive kid staring into the fire still. But then you realize you're the only one that can smell it. You're the only one that sees those ghosts. That dark entity waiting around the corner that keeps you from fulfilling your goals, they only exist for you. Creates a poltergeist. It's your own creation. You have given it life. Doesn't exist for your carefree neighbor hopping around like it don't matter. Ghosts got no time for him, her, they, them. Why? Because their energy doesn't attract the darker things in life. Just saying. We're trying to explain, you know. How come the inebriated and the joyful never stumble ass backwards into the scary UFO abduction or spirit world experience? How come ghosts ain't crashing the party of happy people, but the sad goofballs in the scary basement, oh, they're getting visited all the time? You think they brought them with? I don't know. That's what the song makes me think about, that kind of shit. I don't know. Robert, good choice. Probably not for the fans of the song, but for, you know, the channel here and the bus. Not too bad.
All you have is your fire and the place you need to reach. Don't you ever tame your demon. Always keep 'em on a leash. When I was a man, I thought it in.
Now, if I tamed my demon, my dragon, my inner monster, wouldn't it become now my my domesticated friend, my companion? If I keep it on a leash, isn't it still just a slave? If I tame it, do I offer it domestication and ability to exist within me in cohabitation? You know, like, not the card, the Venom. Probably not. Probably not, but I'm just saying. I just realized that I'm probably more for domestication than confinement and leashing. I'd rather train them to be off leash and next to me obeying. Yeah, no, I guess that's wrong. I guess I'm no better than the arsonist. Except that after tamed and domesticated, I give it the best life I possibly can. Then, I don't know if it's a problem. I didn't catch it. I didn't think about that at first, but that's interesting to me. I don't think it takes anything or adds to it. I think the song's great all by itself, right? This is my crazy I'm sharing with you, not the song. I have no idea what he's looking, the person's saying.
Don't you ever tame your demon. Always keep 'em on a leash. When I was a man, I thought it ended. When I knew love's perfect ache. But my peace is always dependent on all the ashes in my way.
Now, and then that's very good. When I was a man, I thought it ended when I knew love's perfect ache, but my peace was always dependent on all the ashes in my way. And that I'm not sure how I interpret that in my way. Well, the ashes, the word. So I mean, was that all the hurdles you had to burn down ahead of you to find love's perfect ache? Yeah. I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm there. I'm sure a fan is already disgusted. That's fine. I was supposed to be mesmerized, hypnotized, and tell people what they want to hear. I'm like, no, it's very interesting. But boy, does that all feel like it should sink into someone who's lived a full life. Now, maybe if you've been comfortable your whole life and never experienced any issues, then all of it is just someone else's pain and you getting off on enjoying it. That's a reality, too. I think a lot of normies do that, right? The huge amount of issues, problems, and hurdles that brought me to this point. I could never just see lyrical content like that as superficial. To me, there's a reason for all that, for why they wrote it, for the lyrical styling they used. I think it's good. I'll tell you that. I think it's damn good.
All you have is your fire.
I love this.
And
But
the place you need to reach. Don't you ever tame your demon, but always keep 'em on a leash.
I really like it. I thought it was very good. As the song goes, that's good stuff. Hozier, is that right? Hozier? I'm shit with that part, Arsonist Lullabye. But now that I think about it even more, this channel would be hypocritical if I didn't point out all you have is your fire. Well, in context to the song, it'd be all you have is that obsession from the beginning. I don't believe that's true. You have the wisdom, the miles, and the toolkit acquired along the path. Every time you add a new tool to the chest, you can if you know how to upkeep your tools and have them in working order, you can always use that toolkit to navigate what other people are feeling is rough roads, hurdles to be had. You dismantling them, repurposing them, creating something new is a way more powerful thing than just burning it down in front of you. And I'm just going by the lyrics I hear and the crazy thoughts in my head. I have no idea what's meant by any of it. But yeah, you have a lot more than your obsession. And without making peace with the person in the mirror, you will always just be haunted by those demons. Maybe have to keep them on a leash, pulling you around. when tamed and dealt with, you live within the flesh suit a lot more comfortably because you're not. So you got to keep the demon on the little doggy bed next to you, not in you. There's the part of the metaphor I don't like. What did I meet her for? Oh, to teach her a new way to look at things. It's just how I see it. You see it any way you want, because over here, all opinions for entertainment purposes only. Reactions, rants, and rabbit holes would just like to say thank you. Robert, this was fun. 20 minutes, natural, easy. It was perfect. Good choice. Exactly what we are looking for every day. Thank you, my friend. I hope you have a good day. I'm starting my weekend stretch. I probably won't be back till Monday. Well, and whatever I do today. Later.